And colonialism worked, right? Colonialism worked right up until about the end of World War II, when all the countries that we've been colonizing from, India and Rhodesia and all these places were now, wait a minute, right? They finally were pushing back. And when they pushed back and the war was over, a really interesting essay was written by a guy named Vannevar Bush. And that's we tech people like Vannevar Bush. He wrote an essay called As We May Think, where he theorized about the first computer. And it was a great idea, this idea for a Memex and how it would work and it would store our memory and all that. But Vannevar Bush was a guy who was in charge of computers during the war, and he wrote this essay for The Atlantic as a way of arguing to Eisenhower that you've got to keep developing computer technology. Because even though we don't need it for the war, we need it for the economy. We can't colonize other places anymore. They're pushing back. We can't take more stuff from them. We can't pull out more minerals from them. We need a new terrain, a new environment, a new landscape to colonize. And computers would give that. But the thing that we decided to colonize with them is our own minds. Right? We're colonizing human attention. This is the attention economy. This is what Shoshana Zuboff is trying to talk about. Or Tim Wu. The attention economy is cyber Wetico, if you will. We are colonizing ourselves at this point. This is why you finally see, rich white guys talking about, oh no, something's wrong here. Whenever you see rich white guys talking about social justice, it's because they've realized, oh no, now it's coming for me, right? First they came for the cab drivers and I said nothing because I'm not a cab driver. Right? But now everybody sees it. Oh, I get it. I get it. Humans have become the medium. And the reason why it's so hard to do anything about this, the reason why it's so hard to really talk about this intelligently, is because the developers who are doing it are essentially children. They are college dropouts. They come up with a good idea and they leave school. They leave the place where they could learn the economics, the history, the sociology, the social justice, the ethics. And instead of transferring parental authority onto a professor who may at least have their best interests at heart, they transfer parental authority onto a venture capitalist, some Silicon Valley guy in a sweater. And however great their idea, this kid's idea might be, as soon as you take the money, what will the venture capitalist have you do? You've got to pivot away from that great idea and towards whatever's going to give him 100x returns. I was friends with Evan Williams, one of the founders of Twitter.